Hey everyone, it's Types, and today I'm really excited to be playing the Ethan's Typhlosion deck. This is one of the new Destined Rivals decks. This is one of the decks that you get like part of on the Battle Pass as well for free. So that's really cool. And this deck is a deck I've heard a lot of talk about, and I've like been a little skeptical of. I heard someone say it's like the best single prize deck in like years or something. I think I saw it on a YouTube video, and that's like kind of clickbait, but it's like kind of true. I mean, it's not the best, but it's like maybe top five, but I don't know. I'm interested in trying it out though, because I haven't really messed with it. I've played against it, but not that much, and I've glanced at tournaments and it's looked okay. But what it does is it has the attack of Buddy Blast for one fire on a stage 2, doing 40 and 60 more for each Ethan's Adventure supporter in your discard pile. And the Ethan's Quilava, the stage 1, searches for those Ethan's Adventures and puts them into your hand, which then you can ideally discard using things like Ultra Ball and stuff like that. I found this list online. It only plays 3 Ultra Balls, which kind of surprises me. But regardless, it plays 4 Ethan's Adventure, which is a supporter letting you on play search for 3 in any combination of Ethan's Pokemon and basic Fire Energy from your deck and put them into your hand, which is like fine for setting up. It's not a super strong supporter, but definitely an interesting deck to try out. This is an Arven deck, so I guess we want to go second. It plays Rare Candy as well. So I feel like you probably don't go first here, though. That seems a little sketchy and a little aggressive, so I'll probably try to go second. And it plays the Dunsparce. This is another card, and it's an engine that I'm a little skeptical of, but I'm really excited to try it out and see how it goes. And as you see, I haven't played that much of this format, but I have messed with essentially, not all of the, but most of the new trainers Pokemon, and I'm really excited to see which one's the best when everything's said and done in like a year or two from now, because there's a lot of really solid decks, and this one I think is in that tier of solid. I think at some point I'm going to make a top 10 list or maybe another tier list. I made one coming into the format, but obviously I hadn't played with all the cards and decks in the format and hadn't played with the older decks within the newer format. So gonna update that at some point, though. So far my thoughts haven't changed too much, but definitely I've learned more about some of the other decks as well. But this deck is a single prize deck, which is pretty fun. Single prizes in standard generally aren't super good. We've seen just a handful of good single prize decks. Like within recent Pokemon TCG history, the best one in standard. I mean, I think Crowlyator is still pretty solid, though a little inconsistent. Then you also have, okay, if my opponent's AFK, I'm gonna be kind of tilted. But the the other deck that is a single prize deck that's good is Ancient Box, I guess. I mean, it's not amazing though, and there might be something I'm forgetting as well. I mean, Frostlass is good, but right now it's played with Grimmsnarl. I don't know exactly if Grimmsnarl is the perfect partner or if they're the perfect partner for each other, but my opponent might be playing that. We do see a Monkey Dory. Monkey Dory's played in a few different things. Monkey Dory is certainly best within Mario Grimmsnarl EX, which yeah, looks like what we're up against. And okay, they're playing a bunch of Pokemon down as well. So if we can one-shot them, presumably we win. And I don't know how much, like exactly what we need to do to one-shot them. But we do see a Darkness hitting the active. Hopefully they don't have the stage 2 in hand. I mean, they only have 3 cards, so it seems a little unlikely. We do have Arven. I do also have Ethan's Adventure, which I'm just going to go ahead and play. I'll Buddy-Buddy Poffin first for, I guess, I could do double the Dunsparce, or sorry, double Dunsparce. That seems pretty solid, and I could get double Ethan's Typhlosions going as well, or Cyndaquil's going, or Quilava. What is it called? The stage 1. But I will take 2 Dunsparces. I think is okay here. I don't know exactly what you're looking to do with the deck all the time. But I'll take the Dunsparces and I'll Ethan's Adventure for the energy and 2 basics here. And we do have a stage 2 in hand. What is this menu? Okay. So we'll grab these. We'll just evolution here, which is pretty good. Obviously, Ember is horrendous because not only is it like not doing that much and not getting the evolutions going, but on top of that, it also is damage that they can just heal off. So we'll evolution for those Quilavas or whatever the stage 1 is. So we'll get 2 of those going so we can get Ethan's Adventures. We play 4. We prized 1, so that's a little annoying, and we don't play reserve ticket in this list. I don't know which ones do and which ones don't, but as I said, I just found one online that did decently well in a tournament and took it from there. Maybe you might be in the description below as well. And yeah, I'm just looking actually in a separate tab, and some play redeemable ticket, some don't. But we prized 1, so that's a little awkward. Hopefully we can dig it out. Hopefully they don't have the Martin's Grimmstyle EX as well here, obviously, for us. We see another Munkidori hitting the board. If we see... Oh, we do have more Pokemon with abilities down for Frostlass, which is, like, kind of annoying, but we'll see what they have. They have an evolution, so they are going to... TM evolution, to use the attack evolution. We'll see what they... Well, no, they're going to get a Frostlass and a... Marnie's Morgrim, presumably. Yeah, but that's what they're doing. But we'll see if they have the Grimmstone in their hand. And obviously, they don't have everything. Well, I don't know. It doesn't seem like a perfect situation for them, certainly. They are going to get some damage on the board, which is a little awkward for us. But we can presumably get the knockout here, hopefully. Yeah, I think we can. I'm pretty sure we prized one. It'd be kind of awkward if we didn't prize one and I just, like, missed it. I'll take an Ethan's Adventure. I think I will play one as well. I'll Ultra Ball one away and play one. I'm going to get rid of the Pokégear, I guess. Arven's, like, fine here. We play... Actually, no, it's not that good. The tools just aren't very good. I mean, TM Evolution is good. For Arven, this is a list that plays 4 Arvens and only 3 tools here. And we do have some energies. We could go for more of the Ethan's line as well. I think I'm definitely going to Ultra Ball for... I'm not sure actually what I'm going to Ultra Ball for, but actually, and I don't even need to get rid of an Ethan's Adventure, but I think I will play one. And yeah, we'll just kind of see what we want to do from there. But we'll take this. The stadium is okay. We could get something, maybe a Dunsparce could be fine. I think I will get it a Dunsparce here as well. Get rid of an Ethan's Adventure. No, play an Ethan's Adventure first, actually, to thin, I think is cool. I'll take 2 fires and a stage 2, sure, why not? And that seems fine enough. And then we will retreat here, which we kind of have to do. We have really solid HP. It's not like tanky HP, but it's definitely decent. And I'll Ultra Ball away as I said, the Pokégear and the Ethan's Adventure. Arven's okay. I think, actually, no, I'm going to get rid of the Arven here and keep the Pokégear. I don't think any of these options are really, like, that good, but this seems fine enough. And I will also use the Dunsparce, and then I'm gonna Artazon. Just trying to, like, get draws going here. We see, okay, another Ethan's Typhlosion, which is fine. We got Nest Ball, we got Artazon, we got Buddy-Buddy Poffin. I will, we play Shaymin. Shaymin could be good to get. Wait, is Shaymin good to get? Actually, I don't know, it allows us to stop the damage on the bench from the Martin's Grimmstyle EX itself, but ultimately I feel like it's not that good, because it's a card that, is relatively susceptible to, like, Frostlass and Munkidori. I think it's just going to, like, go away essentially instantly. Anyways, we'll evolve here, obviously, so we don't have the ability, and its ability doesn't really do anything anyways. And then we're just going to go ahead, retreat, take the knockout. I think this position is fine enough. Again, I could go for one other Pokemon, but I think I'll hold off for now. Theoretically, the Iron Bundle could be good later on, and Buddy-Buddy Poffin could get more value. I don't really know. I don't think it matters too much, though, as I said. Then we take the knockout and take a prize, which is hopefully Ethan's Adventure, so we can get the one-shot, which will be a little difficult. No, we don't get it. We're hitting 280 there. And then actually, yeah, no, then we can get the knockout with Black Belt's training. They're also going to take Frostlass damage. We have to keep that in mind. We'll see what they have here. If they do have the Martin's Grimmstyle EX, they do only have 2 cards in hand, and the draws, as I said, have been kind of bad so far. They might not really have anything. They're going to Artazon for something. We'll see what it is. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't really care what it is that much. Yeah, it is another Munkidori, which makes sense here because, getting that going is cool. They do have a Night Stretcher, quite a blinged out deck here, and they are going to get the Dark Strategy, which does something, though it's not doing that much. And they have the Grimmstyle. Okay. So now things are going, and they do get a prize as well. And they get a bunch of energies on the board as well. I imagine they'll take all 4 here. Or no, they'll take 4 of the 5. I imagine they could take 5. I don't expect that. It does thin. I don't remember how many energies they play, though, to be honest. But I imagine they'll take 4 if they can, because it thins their deck. Okay, they only took 2. Maybe they're prized. Because, I mean, they could be worried about Frostlass getting gusted, but that seems pretty unlikely. So, anyways, they're going to go ahead. I guess they're going to Munkidori to the Cyndaquil, I guess. I don't really know. But I imagine they will, because, it allows them to get more damage on the board, I guess. I think if they waited, then they could have still gotten all their damage off in, like, the same amount of time. Not 100% sure there, but they did go for the Cyndaquil, which I guess we want to evolve. We weren't able to evolve it before. I guess we might have been able to, actually. So I'm going to mess that one up a little. I hope this is okay, but I'm actually getting pretty nervous right now that things are not going to be okay. But anyways, let's see what we get. We get a Rare Candy. Oh, that's actually really good. I'm going to Buddy-Buddy Poffin, I guess, for 2 basics. I'm not sure if this is right, but it seems okay. Actually, the Dunsparce with lower HP seems a little sketchy, but I'll Pokégear. Get Boss. Okay, I'm gonna Boss knock out. I think the Frostlass, honestly. They do have the Monkey Doors, but I mean they have 2 of them. I'm gonna go for that Frostlass. And I will, of course, Rare Candy as well to hopefully survive, attach. This is my last energy, so I'm a little scared now. But again, going for that Frostlass to reduce the damage on the board, which I think keeps us safer. It doesn't keep us that much safer from Monkey Door. That was kind of my thought, but it keeps us safer this turn, so that's good. But we'll see what they have going on. We get Ethan's Adventure. Okay, we get our last one. That's pretty good. So notably, we can get the energies from the deck, and as well the rest of this evolution line, I guess. Wait, what's our count? We play a... Okay, I'm looking at Limitless, and the list is in like a weird order. It's a 4-3-4 line, so... Yeah, I think we have the rest of the line in the deck if we want to go for it, if it's not prized, but obviously we need the energies as well, so... I don't know exactly what I'll go for here. Also, live might be glitched. I don't remember if this bug has been fixed. It was in the game like a really long time ago, but if you have all of your Ethan's Adventures, at least in the discard, I don't remember the exact rules, but if they're all in the discard, you're not allowed to use your ability on the Ethan's Quilava. Yeah, the stage 1. They're going to Monkey Dory here. Of course, heal off some damage, not that much. I can't get the knockout. If we had, I was gonna say if we had the other supporter, we would get the one shot, but we wouldn't. Also, they are, getting more cards in their hand. We do have Counter Catcher, which we could maybe use at some point as well. That'll probably happen. They're just gonna Shadow Bullet here for obviously knockout active, and yeah, go for damage on the Dunsparce. So hopefully we can get a Dunsparce at some point. I was kind of assuming we would. But our hand's also kind of dead because it doesn't really play a very good engine. It plays the Dunsparce engine, which is okay. I could have waited. Oh, we got Ultra Ball. That seems kind of good. I'll get rid of the Nest Balls because I don't have really any basics. I have some basics, actually. I could not do this. I think it's fine. We'll get a Dunsparce here. I do have Iron Bundle, which has some value. Oh, and I guess the Shaymin has value as well right now, but it's not insane value because, Frostlass still a threat there. I don't know if they have it going on next turn. But anyways, we got an Arven. Arven seems, again, pretty mediocre. I will Ethan's Adventure to play that down to thin. I could have done this differently, but it's fine. We are out of energy. How many energy? It plays 6? That actually doesn't seem that low. Oh, it prized 2 of them. Okay. I should have super rotted. I should have checked. But anyways, it is what it is. So we're going to kind of have to figure it out. Let's see. Is live bugged? It's bugged. Awesome. I love live. Okay. Well, I'm going to super hard. Obviously, I missequenced there because I forgot. I mean, I saw the energies earlier too, but I clearly just missed them. So I'll get these back. The Typhlosion, Cyndaquil, and the Fire Energy. And yeah, just kind of send those back to the deck. And Artazon here as well for another basic. Artazon's been fine for us. It's not been insane for them either. So we'll get that back. We do have another candy. We do have another super rod as well to get stuff back. But obviously now we're kind of seeing the issues with single prize decks that can arise when you're not, able to get enough Pokemon going on, which is especially exaggerated when you do have a stage 2 deck. Yes, Ethan's Adventure does help you get it going easier. And we could have had another card as well there. We do see another Minus Grimmsnarl EX. So now things are looking pretty scary, honestly, because now we have to deal with, obviously, another one of these, and they have extra spread damage. So I'm really hoping we're going to have a way to figure this one out. It seems unlikely, honestly, but hopefully we can get there. It's possible if we can get if we get the one shot, we should win. Or we probably win. I feel like we could, but we'll see what happens here. And if we're able to get it, we need to get pretty good draws. Again, the Dunsparce engine still is not proving itself to me to be a strong engine that's consistent. The Ethan stuff is fine. It is pretty strong in the early game, but it does seem like, like most single prize decks, if they are relying on, attacking the single prize Pokemon that takes some amount of setup, that it's going to run out of gas. So they're going to, knock out the Ethan's Quilava. Okay, well, that seems kind of bad. I hope I'll be okay here. And we are able to get a... Actually, can we win this one? This one seems almost impossible to win at this point, honestly, because they are going to knock out this, and even if we are able to attack again, they are one-shotting us and then also applying more pressure. I could have gone for that Shaymin, but then I might not have had an attacker. I guess I would have, but it's still not great. It's not like we would have been in an insane position if we got the Shaymin there or anything like that. Maybe from drawing into Dunsparces, but unfortunately we don't have it. Wait, can I actually figure a way out of this one? I'm gonna Arven for. I have Secret Box. Secret Box is like not doing anything though. I'll take TM Evo, sure. Then I'm gonna get. What do we get rid of? The counter catcher in the TM Evo, I guess. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab ourselves a Dunsparce. Now we need to like hit something crazy off this. We need like a Rare Candy Energy. I could get back energies. That's probably the right play. And after that, I will actually need another basic. So I'll get Rare Candy Energy. Stage. Wait, what? No, is this actually possible? I think it is. I think I can't get the energy. I need the whole evolution line, but then we can't actually attack. I don't think this one's winnable at all, actually, now that I think about it. I'll get these back. But as I said, I don't think this is possible to win at this point because they're just going to obviously attack. And then, oh no, I have another Typhlosion. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So theoretically, we can like attack another time. It's obviously pretty hard, and we do have 2 energies as well. But we are just going to Dunsparce. We need the as I said, the energy, the candy. Off of these 3 cards, we could get another Dunsparce. We got a rare candy, and we got the Black Bells training, but we did not get there. I'm just going to scoop this one up. We stalled out. We got pretty far, right? But they're just a relatively consistent deck. I mean, they like obviously kind of whiffed pretty badly in the early game, but weren't able to. I mean, we can't take extra prizes or anything like that, so we're applying some amount of pressure by like taking knockouts and stuff. But okay, live, get out of here. Okay, start the game. What is this? Why is there so many screens? So the deck obviously just kind of is stalled out, right? And I'm looking at other decks as well. Some play. Sorry, I look at the top 4 on Limitless, and one plays Pidgeot. Pidgeot seems like solid, and seems like it'll help smooth out the deck. I might try that at some other point. Tell me down below if there's another specific build you want me to play. The one plays Charizard, which seems like fine enough, but like, I mean, Charizard is a really strong Pokemon. It's just one of the best raw stats Pokemon in the game. It's kind of like Mars Grimmsnarl EX. It's like essentially the same in the early game. There are some minor differences. Notably, one difference is that Mars Grimmsnarl EX is just Darkness Energy for the use with Monkey Dory, which is cool and why it's good there. But in the early game, they're very similar. And then in the later game, Charizard EX is like super strong. It's just way stronger. And then another list plays Dragapult EX. And speaking of strong Pokemon, yeah, Dragapult's really strong. I don't really have a doubt that this deck is like good. That playing with Dragapult is like good. I mean, it's just Dragapult, right? But also it's Dragapult, so that's not proving too much. But anyways, we are going second. My opponent's choosing to go first, and we see they are playing a Dragapult list. We'll see what list they're playing exactly, or what build they're playing. There's some different ones. Some play, I guess most play some Luminous Energy. If we get a one-shot, we're in an insane position. It's really hard to do that, though. There are ways to do it. You can play Maximum Belt as well. A lot of lists do play Maximum Belt, but then Secret Box seems like okay. It doesn't seem amazing. It seems all right. And then some play. I think those are the main ways to get the one-shot, because Kieran wouldn't get you there. I'm just like looking through lists, and there's Gravity Mountain. This list plays that, so that could get us there. Not really. Anyways, we have this hand here, which seems pretty sketchy. I mean, you can get a bunch of basics. Does this list play Earthen Vessel? No, so we can't actually TM Evo here, unfortunately. I'll Buddy-Buddy Poffin for some basics. I'll get 2 Ethan Cyndaquils. And yeah, we are not going to be able to attack if we get Arven, because we can't get the energies, and we can't attack with Ethan's Adventure because we don't have the TM. So I'm going to research. I'm going to thin a bunch first, though. And I could also Iron Bundle. Iron Bundle seems, I mean, I'll play it down. I feel like there's not really a reason not to. I'll get out of the deck the another Ethan Cyndaquil, and I'll get a Dunsparce as well. Dragapult seems a little difficult, but it seems like it is winnable. I mean, if we're able to get set up, theoretically we should win. They do have that Duskull as well there, which is a little scary, but we can Iron Bundle it, which could be useful. This hand is all right. I could find a friend. That's actually not that bad, but also not that good. I'll just kind of not do that, I guess, and attach here. And I mean, we don't need to have the energy there triggered either, because we have the Dudunsparce. So I'll just go ahead and pass. This hand is really, really solid. It's not like insane, but it's pretty. Well, is it good enough, actually? I don't know. I was going to say it's really solid, but we don't have the rare candy in hand. We have Arven, but we don't have energy either. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll go ahead and use Ethan's Quilava to get the Ethan's Adventure, and then play that to get the the energies and stuff, but we can't do that because then we won't be able to rare candy. I guess I'll just start off by Dunsparcing and seeing how things go from there. We do see a Dracloak, which is alright. I mean, it's certainly better to see a Dracloak than a Dragapult. And they are zoning for something. I'm not sure. Probably a Dreepy. That makes the most sense. Could be something else. It's a Budu. That's awesome. No, that's actually probably fine. We see another Dreepy as well. Oh, they had one in hand. Okay, so they're gonna Arven here. I was gonna say for like Team Evo, but that actually doesn't make any sense. But they didn't Dracloak yet. Okay, maybe they're thinning for something else. I'm not sure. It definitely seems like you should like Dracloak here first. But regardless, they're gonna Arven for Buddy-Buddy Poffin Rescue Board. So just continuing to set up. I imagine they have Dragapult in hand. That would make sense. Also, Iron Bundle's like kind of useless now. I mean, it's not that bad to have in play. It could come in handy at some point, I guess. We see another Duskull and a Dreepy, which makes sense. They're getting their board set up, and we see a Rescue Board there. A Luminous Energy on the Dracloak. Okay. And we see retreat into Budu. Not surprising there. We can actually get the knockout with Ethan Cyndaquil, though, so that's pretty cool. I'll definitely send this up. I was considering sending it up before, but now I'm 100% going to do that. We've seen Ethan's Typhlosion as well. And I'll Dunsparce first to theoretically get an Ethan's Adventure. That could be good. It could be, like, not that meaningful. But anyways, I'll send up the Ethan Cyndaquil there. We do get one. We can evolve into Ethan's Typhlosion as well, which seems like good, I guess. I mean, it preserves an energy and threatens them more, I guess. It seems kind of mediocre, to be honest, but it seems fine. And oh wait, no, I can't rare candy. What am I talking about? I'm Idle Lock, so I'm not doing that. I will Ethan's Quilava and grab myself a couple of Ethan's Adventures and play one of them, obviously, and then I guess I'm also going to use the Artazon for another Dunsparce. I don't think I need another Ethan Cyndaquil at the moment, so just gonna go ahead and Artazon here. Ethan's Adventure. Oh, it could actually get more of that evolution line as well, but I'll get the Dunsparce to kind of keep things moving along. I think this is I'm pretty sure that's my opponent's Artazon, so actually, no, that's my Artazon, but I've been getting pretty good Artazon value both these games. I could Technical Machine, that seems kind of bad, so I'll just go ahead and grab these evolutions. Oh, wait, I can evolve, wait, I don't need another stage. I don't need another basic right now. I'll take the energy. I definitely want the energy. And I'll take the stage one. I'm just going to attack with that, honestly. That seems fine. It doesn't seem insane, but I mean, I don't lose the energy. I have more HP. So I guess it's probably just a little bit better. Also, they could like knock out both of these, which is a little awkward and potentially going to happen here. We will see. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, I have another Ethan's Quilava now, so I can get another Ethan's Adventure, and it's prized. That's awesome. Okay, so we are running it back with 3 Ethan's Adventures. So this is something that I don't know the odds of happening, but they seem like decently high. I mean, not like it'll happen all the time or anything, but it seems like you can't rely on them always not being prized. And also redeemable tickets, just like not very good. It's a very mediocre card. It like can find its way into the stack because you really want your 4 Ethan's Adventures, but then you're like using a turn to really like commit to doing that because you're probably Arvening for that. Anyways, they send up their Dracloak. Hopefully they don't have Dragapult, but presumably they do. We have 270 HP Dunsparces on the bench, but they could Holucha as well and knock one of those out through the use of Dragapult EX's attack, which is a little unfortunate, but there's not really much we can do about that. And they're going to Dracloak for, more cards. And they still have Artazon as well. Not that that's really getting them anywhere, but they do have a Fire here, so I imagine they have the stage 2. I imagine they had it already because they Arven for Buddy-Buddy Poffin when they could have gotten Ultra Ball, so I'd be, again, pretty shocked if they don't have it. It is possible, theoretically. They're going to fail the Artazon, so they could mean they're going to Holucha. They are going to Ultra Ball away something as well, or 2 things. A boss, okay, I guess good to see that go, and an Earthen Vessel there. So I wonder what this last card is. It could be like a Research or an Iona or something. Iona would be extra annoying because my hand is really solid. They are just going to Phantom Dive there. Okay, I'm really surprised that they didn't, reach for more. I guess they couldn't have done that much more, but they're just going to go ahead Phantom Dive. We'll see what they decide to go after on the bench. They're going to go after the Dunsparces, okay. And then they obviously knock out my active, and obviously we don't have the knockout in return here, right? I didn't miscount, no. Okay, I did prize in Ethan's Adventure. I'll play one here. I'll hit him for 160 or whatever, how much it does. And I'm going to use Bondage Journey again. Maybe it'll be in here this time. It's not. Wow, that's crazy. So right now we're hitting, because I theoretically could wait, but that seems kind of bad. I could Arven as well. Yeah, we're hitting, it's 60 So no, it is 160. I can get more energies. That's okay. I guess I'll get the energies and some like a stage two. That's fine, I suppose. It's not insane, but it's all right. And I'll get another basic as well out of the deck with the Artazon, because why not get value out of it when I can? We're going to be losing a Dunsparce here as well, and we'll have to potentially rely, not necessarily rely, but use the Dunsparce with less HP, which seems like pretty bad, honestly. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and hit into them here. Hopefully, oh, that's not where I want the energy. Hopefully I don't have something crazy here. If they like wipe my board, like wipe all these out, that'd be pretty bad, I guess. But they'd also be losing a bunch of prizes doing that. Anyways, I'll just go ahead and Buddy Blast. We do have another Ethan's Adventure as well, so we can go ahead and presumably use that next turn, or not. I mean, we don't necessarily have to. They could also be using Monkey Dory. I know a lot of Dragapult lists now are. I'm not expecting it this turn. They do still have double Dragapult though. They have pretty good, not like super good draw, but okay draw. I guess. I mean, they haven't really supported the Arven, which didn't even like get them very far. I mean, it got them. What was the tool that they got? Um, oh, the Rescue Board. Yeah, so it didn't get them that far. Allowed them to like retreat, but the Pokemon they retreat out of is still the one in the active. Anyways, they have a Jack. They get double Duskull or no Dusclops, which seems kind of scary, but I don't expect them to pop both this turn. They do have another Dragapult as well, which they are playing down there, which seems kind of aggressive to me. But anyways, they're not gonna Artazon for Monkey Dory. Maybe it's not there. Not sure. They are gonna use one, presumably, yeah, to knock out the Dunsparce to get really solid value there, or max value there at least. But I mean, it's just even trade. It's actually not like that bad for us. It is what it is. I'm not like overjoyed about it, but it's fine. We'll see if they use the other one. It seems. Yeah, they don't have like the win this turn. It seems a little aggressive. They are going to use it. Okay. Do they have win next turn? They might actually. I'm not sure though. I don't think they quite have it. And now we have taken a bunch of prizes, so we're going to knock them out next turn. We got the Ethan's Adventure. Okay, that's cool. Again, we could go for the one shot, but maybe not. It seems pretty hard to do still. We'd be hitting 280. Gravity Mountain does not get us there. I don't know exactly what Gravity Mountain's here for. Tell me down below in the comments, actually. That'd be kind of useful because, again, not quite sure the use cases of it. But anyways, I'm probably going to Arven here. I'm just going to check what's in the deck and also use Super Rod first before I play my cards. So, yeah, and I kind of know it's in deck. They do place 30 here. 30 here, that's kind of interesting. Also, Iron Bundle, I really shouldn't be using. Anyways, I'm going to Ethan's Typhlosion. I'd be kind of shocked if they had the All Lucha just chilling in their hand there. I could have been prized though. Anyways, I'll send this up. Again, Iron Bundle just isn't really usable at this point. I really do want to get out, knock out their active, but I am going to Rod back Dunsparce's, I think. Yeah, I mean, Iron Bundle is like still vulnerable, and I'll also get back in energy. Sure, I have 2 Super Rods, so I could do it that way. Also, we do want, like, if our Ethan Cyndaquil gets knocked out and our Ethan's Typhlosion gets knocked out, then we lose. So it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'll shuffle these back and I'll Rare Candy as well. They could TM Devo. I'm not expecting that though. And if they do, it is what it is. Realistically, not that big of a deal, but I'll go grab that Dunsparce, which, as I said, I think is fine to grab here. If they have the Hawlucha, then it doesn't matter, and I don't want Iron Bundle. That seems like it's just opening up a can of worms that's worse than having the 70 HP Pokemon on the bench, and this lets us get Dunsparce safer. But yeah, we do have Black Belt's training. I could actually get Secret Box here to like one-shot this, maybe. No, I can't actually do that, but anyways, I'm not going to do that. That seems kind of bad. I will get the Dunsparce down, though, and I could go for, I think I just go for Ultra Ball, honestly. I imagine I'm going to get Iono here. I feel like that's what they're setting up, which is kind of scary and annoying, but anyways, I'm going to go ahead, Candy there, and Arven, and I have Iron Bundle, actually, for like a Pseudo Gust. It should be fine enough here, but yeah, again, I'll Arven, and I'll Ultra Ball, and I'll get TM, Evo, maybe? No, I'll get Rescue Board. Rescue Board could be good, I guess. I mean, it's probably not going to be that good, but it's fine enough here. I'll get rid of the Ethan's Adventures, and I'll take that to Dunsparce for some extra draw, which could do something. Probably won't, honestly, because it'll probably get discarded. And yeah, I shouldn't commit Rescue Board at this point. I think holding on to it is going to be the better play. We'll just take the knockout, though. I think I'm going to get Iono'd, but hopefully I'm fine. I mean, I think I'll be all right. No, I'd say like 50-50. This seems okay. My opponent's, not gone off to the strongest start again. And we're still in a kind of sketchy spot as well. Also Gravity Mountain seems kind of sketchy because we are a stage 2 deck, right? So anyways, they're going to go Ultra Ball, okay. I would expect a Pheasantipti EX. I'm also going to expect an Artazon first, so that they can thin if they're grabbing Pheasantipti EX. They could be grabbing something else. No, it is. Wait, no, it's the Hawlucha. Yeah, obviously it's the Hawlucha. Wait, but they could have gotten the Hawlucha earlier. Okay, well, we lost. I made the gamble. If I didn't make the gamble, I think they would just send up their Dracoloak, and I would have still been in a kind of sketchy position. Okay, they need the energy still though. They could miss it. It's pretty unlikely. They do have it though, unfortunately for us. So we were close. The deck still seems like it's not quite at the power level. I mean, no, it's definitely not at the power level of like something like Dragapult. Dragapult just does a lot of damage. We were closer there, but again, we weren't really that close to really ever getting a one shot on Dragapult, which is kind of what you're looking to do at some point in the game to be able to win. Because if you're taking two shots all the time, you'll just stall out and lose. And we didn't stall out. I mean, we were like a little slower than we would have hoped, but we didn't stall out because they double Duskguard, which I don't know if that was the right play. They ended up winning, obviously, but I don't know if it really helped them. Because me said that my Pokemon, okay, live is very slow. Me said that my Pokemon is easier or is harder than them sending up one of their Pokemon for two of my Pokemon, right? Because of the way the prize trade works. I guess speeding things up means that it's less likely for me to get a one shot, which can really turn the game around. But again, it is still really hard for me to get there. Even if you are playing Maximum Belt, it's still pretty difficult. Specifically with an Ethan's Adventure prize, which can happen some of the time. I guess them banking on that isn't a good play. But regardless, the deck seems okay. Definitely like an all right deck. For a single prize deck, it is very good. It's not insane though. Definitely a simpler deck as well in terms of the fact that you just have your one Pokemon. You could play different Pokemon to make it more complicated. And the Dunsparce engine, again, I don't think it's like the greatest engine. Obviously, it's kind of mediocre in terms of an actual engine, but it's fine enough in this deck, I guess. Pidgeot is kind of cool. Charizard EX, Dragapult EX, the other cards I was talking about could be good in the deck, but they are two prizes as well, so then you lose the benefit of being a true single prize deck. The Dunsparce as a single prize engine might be the best one. And the Dragapult deck, I think, was... Yeah, I'm glancing on it in another tab. It's a 3/3 Dracoloak, Droopy Dracoloak, and then one Dragapult, so you can just not be using Dragapult most of the time, and it's a little more of a tech option. Though it seems like... I mean, that seems solid. Dracoloak as an engine is probably about as good as the Dunsparce as an engine. It might be better. I'm not sure. And you have the Dragapult line, which is really good, and it's more well-rounded and consistent. So overall, I think Ethan's is fine. My opinion on it hasn't changed too much. I've heard people saying it's really good, and I mean, it's okay. But overall, it has, I guess, lived up to my expectations of being fine. But it is kind of cool. Definitely a deck that I imagine some people will like a lot because it's a true single prize deck. And again, we haven't seen too many of those recently. We've seen Ancient Box, which is pretty solid as a true single prize deck. Certainly better than this. I'm pretty sure Ancient Box is another deck I'm not super high on. It actually has some similarities with getting the certain cards in the discard. And also, obviously, you have your single prizer, you have honestly kind of similar HP and damage output, but Ethan's Typhlosion is doing more. It's doing more for less energy, but again, I think they are similar-ish. I mean, there's only so many single prize decks in the game that are good. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed the video. Consider liking and subscribing because that really helps out the channel a lot. And also join the channel if you want to support me more. That's a way that you can get some extra stuff as well. Not that much stuff. Do it if you want to support me. But then there's also, you can hit the bell. You can also share. That helps out. But I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I'm excited to see you in the next video.